Today we will be testing the vanilla buy sell indicator.
But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for TradingView. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon.
Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the vanilla buy sell indicator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 64 different strategies, with 16 of them being profitable. We've also tested a total of 842 indicators, with 345 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. We've also retested in the advanced testing 48 of the winning indicators. 16 of them have been able to maintain the winning status. The best one, a 76% win rate. Now, keep in mind that we test most of these strategies and indicators on the Forex and crypto market, but they can be applied to just about any market and time frame universally. Okay, so today's indicator is the vanilla buy sell indicator, and you can see it here on screen. Setup on this is pretty easy. You can see that we have an oscillating line here, and even though it's kind of hard to see, it is shifting color, and so it's changing from a green to a red. I think it changes to red at some point, or at least a really dark orange, but again, it's kind of hard to see because it's a very subtle kind of gradient color change. And you can see how we have this green and red background, kind of similar to almost like a super trend style background, if you will. And then of course we have the buy sell signals and these bars here, or these lines that are kind of notating those buy and sell signals. And so really we don't need anything else except for the buy and sell signals, but of course there are quite a few other components to this indicator that could be useful. If you don't want to use just strictly the buy and sell, you could use the oscillating line, like a kind of like a pullback and continuation style indicator, or a moving average, something along those lines. And so you can see how sometimes, or quite often actually, when there is the coloration in the background, either red or green, we get these spikes back to this moving average, and then a continuation back in the color, the direction that the coloration kind of shows there in the trend. Anyways, nonetheless, what we're looking for today, again, is going to be just the buy and sell signals. And so when we get a buy signal, we're going to go long. When we get a sell signal, we're going to go short. So let's go ahead and get on with the testing and see what we can get out of it. All right, so the first signal that we pick up is a sell signal. You can see that we get that buy signal, or I'm sorry, the sell signal right there. You can't really see the line because we've covered it up, but there's that line right there. And you can see that we got that signal right here on this candle, and immediately it starts to move to the upside. It was already in the process of kind of pulling back to the upside when we got that sell signal right there. And so unfortunately, this one is going to stop us out there. But again, if you look, you can see how we are in the red coloration of the background there. The moving average isn't quite green. You can see that it is starting to shift to the orange, and you can see again we get a pullback to that moving average and a push down. We get a pullback to the moving average and another push down. We get a pullback above the moving average. We kind of pull up a little bit there, but then we get another push back down. Anyways, nonetheless, let's go ahead and continue on. All right, so we're going to pick up another sell signal right here on this one. And again, we are going to get stopped out. This one, though, gets stopped out as we get that pin bar, or that really long wick to the upside right there. And so that is just kind of unfortunate because we did start to roll over and make a push to the downside there, but that one does stop us out. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and fast forward through the rest of the testing. That way things don't get too long, and we'll pick this up when we are at the end of the year. All right, so that's going to put us at the end of the year right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, I'd like to give a quick shout out to our Discord server. This is our Discord server here. It is free to join. Most of the channels here are free. You're welcome to join and take part in the conversations in most of these channels here. But we do have a Patreon only channel set up just for our patrons to take advantage of some advanced information that we're putting out for everyone to see. For example, Sasquatch here, one of our members, is an amazing Forex prop trader, putting up charts like this on a regular basis where he's doing analysis of the Forex market, marking out areas of support and resistance, areas of interest, kind of channels and different wedge patterns that he sees and is keeping an eye on. Just really, really great information and really great chart analysis that you can learn from. One of our newest admins, Mike from Upright Trading here, does a great job of helping everybody out with indicators. He's got a few different indicators that he has developed himself. Some are free, some are paid, but all of them are really cool, interesting indicators. And he really goes above and beyond to help people out with those indicators and explain how to use them, strategies and different indicators kind of stacked together, as well as constantly updating those indicators and upgrading them in different fashions, adding new things to them, constantly developing those indicators. And so just really, really great stuff. Some of our other members here are also posting some of the trades that they're taking, kind of documenting and journaling their progress into trading. And so all in all, it's just a really great environment where everybody's helping everybody out, everybody's helping everybody grow and become better traders. So highly recommend that you join us. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at what this was able to get out of the year. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and count it out and see what we have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So we have 14 trades within the 1 year's time. That's a decent number of trades. That's not too bad at all. Let's go ahead and count out our winners. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 winning trades. And so unfortunately, that's going to barely miss that 60% criteria that we are looking for, which I think is a shame. I feel like this indicator could have done a lot better if we had utilized it in a little bit different way. And of course, I mean, we missed a few of these trades that would have actually went in the correct direction. had our stop and take profit not been so tight, or I guess our stop anyways, you can see that there were a couple of trades like this one here, picked up a sell signal, but we got a nasty pullback and then a move to the downside. That would have been a winning trade there. Here you can see that we picked up a buy signal, got a nasty pullback right as soon as we entered, but we ended up making that push to the upside there, which would have been a winning trade as well. And so yeah, unfortunately this one is going to have to go on the no list for what we are looking for, but I really feel like if you played around with this a little bit and maybe used it as the pullback to this line here, the oscillating line like I was showing, that it could do a lot better. And so it's just my opinion. Like I said, play around with it. Definitely, I don't think it's a bad indicator. I think it's a really decent indicator that could be used. And so, but it is going to go on our no list, and we will move on to the next indicator from here.